welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's great to have you join us. I hope that you are able to find many informative and inspiring videos on the channel, as well as connect with some amazing colorists in the community. I have for you my WIPS and completed pages for July. I'm proud to say that July has been a really productive coloring month. Considering that I've had new floors done in the house, and there's been a lot of ups and downs as always, but you know, that's life. And thankfully we have this beautiful hobby to keep us sane, give us a creative outlet, help us express ourselves and all of that. So a lot more WIPs than completed pages, which seems to be a bit of the theme for the year, but I have hope that at some point it's going to switch over and I'll have more completed pages and less WIPs. So we're going to just press on and we will get there. Okay, so I'm going to move some of these to the side and let's see what I've been coloring. All right, so first up is Mein Reis durch Eisen by Rita Berman. Now, I had hoped to finish this page, but I didn't. However, I made progress. So this is my still WIP, and I'm really loving the color palette. It's all done with polychromos pencils, white Posca pen, and there's some gel pen on the fish there, which is really, really cool. So as you can see, I just need to finish these fish, and I think I've got a little section here of the leaf the lily pad I need to finish, and then I am done with this page. It is all being filmed, so as soon as I have finished filming it, I'll edit it and stick it up on the channel for you, and then it's time to move on to the next page in completing this book. Now, we are still very, very far from completing, but I'm hopeful to get a bit more done. If you have a particular page you would like me to color, please let me know in the comments below. I will also try to put up another poll where you can choose a page that you are interested in. All right, so that is what I have done in Rita Berman's Asian book. Next is a Game of Thrones coloring book. Now I need to zoom you out. Okay, so I did this WIP on camera during a live stream using Inktense pencils and then trying to go over it with actual pencils. And yeah, I really was surprised at how the Inktense, when activated, stayed on the paper and didn't actually soak through. I'm not sure yet if that is a good or bad thing. However, it happened. I really like using Inktense as a base, if nothing else. Hopefully with time I can work my way up to actually using it to color full illustrations, but I really like very deep colors, so I tend to use pencils to help me with that. So for example, these edgings here I felt was easier done with a pencil instead of Inktense and a paintbrush, but I need to just carry on and working with it and complete it. So I really like the color palettes, and I'm looking forward to deepening up the grass here. I think it will look really lovely. So yeah, my first WIP in this page, and hopefully will become my first completed page in this book. So that is a Game of Thrones coloring book. Next I have Drumond Vanger by Tomislav Tomic, and I do still have this page as a WIP, but I did my dark skin fairies. So I hope I did it right. I'm not as familiar with dark skin as I am with my own skin color. I feel terribly bad saying that, although it is true. But I really, really want to work on different types of dark skins, even more your Mediterranean olivey type skins, because I do love the beautiful variety of skin tones that exist in the world, and I want to celebrate people. So I think this page is still going to look really beautiful when I'm done with it, but for now that's where I am, and I'm going to continue with this during August and see how far I can get. So that is my Drumond Vanger Tomislav Tomic whip. Then I have Dragonology by Dr. Ernest Drake. Now this is a coloring book based on the books called Dragonology. There's a variety of books. And my middle son wanted to color with me, so he picked this page and asked to do it with Inktense pencils, and we're using the same pencils, same colors, and this is as far as I've gotten. But yeah, really nice coloring page. There is detail, but it's also quite small, so I find it very enjoyable, and I need to just carry on working on it. But yeah, really cool page. And then you've got the write-up on the dragon this side. So that is my dragon in Dragonology. Then we have Mythographic Frozen Fantasies by Fabiana Atanasio, and in here, this was also a live stream video, and it does come with a bit of a story, so I will share it with you in case you weren't with me on the live stream. I didn't know what I wanted to color for one of my live stream videos, so my eldest son went through my entire coloring book collection, assigned all my books a number, randomly selected 3 books, picked a page he liked out of each 3 books, assigned them a number, had Google randomly select a page, and this was the page. Then he and I got carried away, and we decided that we were going to ask Google for a random color palette. And I will bring up for you the color palette that Google gave us. Now, this is the second color palette we got because we ended up losing the first color palette and had to redo it. And the first one, I think, had like blues and oranges and was a little bit more friendly than this one. So in my live stream, I mentioned that if I don't finish it on camera that night, I wasn't going to get to finishing it. And here is my evidence. I didn't finish it. I actually forgot to finish it. So I need to just finish the car and finish the section up here, and then it's done. I'm not convinced that I got the balance right, but it was a really great experiment, and it really helped me to step out of my comfort zone and try new things. So I am very pleased with it, considering. So yeah, I hope to have this done in August and just get it out the way, and then this will be my first page in this book. So if you want to see the live stream video and hear all about how I experienced this page, I will link it up here in the left hand corner for you, and you can go check it out. It's really cool, it's really fun, and I do recommend it if you are needing to just kind of find different combos or step out of a comfort zone. It is a fun but challenging way to kind of break down some of those comfort zones. All right, so that is what I need to finish in Mythographic Frozen Fantasies by Fabiana Atanasio. Okay, so then I have Magical Dawn. Now I have a completed page and a whip in here. Now my whip is also on live stream, and it is this one. And I'm going to bring up for you here on this side the picture I'm using as a reference photo, and you can see kind of where I'm getting my inspiration for this page and the color palette. So I really want to make some progress on her clothing, on her hair, maybe get half the moth done. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased with how her skin has turned out, considering it is dark skin and I'm not as comfortable or familiar with it. I'm not sure if I've gotten the shadows and the highlights in the right spots, but I really do like how I did her nose. I think her nose is one of my best noses yet, and almost a lot more realistic than I've ever colored. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing my portrait journey from when I started back in 2020 to now, please let me know in the comments and I'll happily put together a video showing you how I've grown from over the past 4 years. And I'm hoping if I do that sort of video, it will encourage you that, you know, I didn't start my portraits like this. It's been a long time coming. But yeah, I think she's quite pretty. So that's my WIP. But my finished page, which is also a live stream, and I have completed it on camera, I still need to edit it, is this one. Now here I use Neocolor 2s for the background. I use Inktense pencils for pretty much everything else except her skin, which I tried to give a bit of a blue tinge, so she looked more like a mermaid. I use diamond drills here, just give it something different. I stuck on sticker stars, and what I use is the glue for gold foil, and I just use that to stick things down, and it works quite well. Gamzai Tambi pearl colors on the moon to just give it that sheen, and also the highlights on her watery dress. And then on the fish I've used some Spectrum Noir sparkle pen, a bit of black Posca pen on this fish here, and some gel pens on her jewelry, and obviously a lot of white Posca pen. But overall I'm really pleased with how this page turned out. I think it's really, really sweet. And I've done a lot of pages in here, so I really want to continue coloring in more and get this book complete. It's getting nice and thick. I mean, you know, it's pretty cool. So yeah, one of my favorite books. So that's Magical Dawn by Hannah Carlson. And then finally, I have a buddy color in Mythographic Voyage by Joseph Cadenbang, and I promise you I've saved the best for last. Now, I did a lovely, fun buddy color with the gorgeous Noelle, and I'm going to bring up her page for you on the side. And as you can see, she is just absolutely phenomenal. I really love the way she has turned her picture into a work of art. It's just amazing, and it really looks like a painting. She used a variety of media. I think she used pencils and water-based media as well, and it just looks absolutely stunning. I always come away from a buddy color with Noelle feeling very encouraged and inspired. So thank you so much, Noelle, for buddy coloring with me, and I look forward to the next one we do together. I can't wait to see what book we choose and how it goes. Right, so for my page I used alcohol markers for pretty much everything, almost. Like you can see a fair portion. I'm not very good at blending, so my background in the sky didn't turn out as well as I'd like. And then I went over stuff with pencils. I'd used a lot of white Posca pen. I think the lily pads, I used Inktense pencils. I used Dovecraft glitter glue inside the flowers. I used some glitter gel pen here and there, like on the eye, on the zip. I used a Spectrum Noir sparkle pen on the frog, make him like all slimy, and also on the fish for the scales. what else did I use? I think that's it. A black Posca pen or a black pen just to outline some of the features on the fox. And I really like how it turned out. I think it's really, really lovely and very striking. It was also really fun and interesting to actually create the fish and the foot underwater and not create it the same as above the water, and I really enjoyed that. I really feel that using a blue base and then coloring over it is quite a cool way of creating the same effect. So that's what I did with over here. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this page and really enjoyed it. And I'm really glad that we were able to finish it in time and get it done. So probably one of my favorites for the month, actually. All right, so that is what I've done in Mythographic Voyage by Joseph Cadenbang. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me, seeing my colored pages and my WIPS. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do like, subscribe, comment below, and share with a friend. I look forward to seeing you in other videos, and I wish you the best coloring in August. Until next time, everyone, take care. Bye for now.